Hello and welcome back to another episode of MotiveMystic, the place where your dreams get wings and your ambitions learn to fly. I'm your host and your fellow traveler on this journey of self-discovery and relentless motivation. If you're joining us for the first time, a warm welcome, and to our returning listeners, it's great to have you back. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with your daily dose of motivation. Today's episode is a special one, and it's something we've all asked ourselves at some point: how to motivate yourself. Yes, self-motivation, that elusive spark, the inner drive that propels us forward through thick and thin. So, buckle up as we dive deep into the art and science of self-motivation. Let's start with a story that always makes me smile and gets my motivational engines roaring. This is a tale of Jack, a regular guy, much like you and me, whose dream was to become an accomplished marathon runner. But there was a catch. Jack hadn't run more than a mile in his entire life. Whenever he thought about running, he'd get overwhelmed by the immense gap between his current state and his goal. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? How many times have we given up even before starting, just because the goal seemed too far and too hard? But here's the twist in Jack's tale. One fine morning, instead of thinking about the 26 miles, he thought, what if I just focus on getting to the lamppost at the end of my street? That day, Jack achieved his first mini goal. The next day, his target was the next lamppost. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and before he knew it, Jack was running marathons. What did Jack teach us? The immense power of breaking down our gigantic goals into tiny, achievable milestones. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, after all. Now, let's switch gears and bring some science into our motivational saga. Did you know that the act of celebrating small wins releases dopamine into our system? Yes, the same chemical that makes us feel good, happy, and motivated. This biological hack is your golden ticket to self-motivation. Celebrate those small wins, folks. It's not just about feeling good. It's about wiring your brain to crave more progress. But how do I keep the momentum going, you might ask? That brings us to the beautiful concept of purpose. You see, motivation that's tethered to a deep, meaningful purpose is motivation that lasts. I once met Anna, a listener of our podcast, who shared her story. Anna was a junior software developer who dreamt of creating an app that could help visually impaired people navigate public transportation easily. Despite the countless hurdles, her clear and noble purpose was the wind beneath her wings. Today, thanks to her relentless drive, that app is aiding thousands. This brings me to an incredible question I received from a listener named Alex, who asks, I find it easy to start with a burst of motivation, but struggle to keep it going after a week or two. What should I do? Alex, this is a brilliant question, and it resonates with so many of us. My answer is twofold. First, embrace routine. Motivation gets you started, but it's the routine that keeps you on track. Make your activity a non-negotiable part of your day. Second, accountability. Share your goals with someone you trust. This could be a friend, a family member, or even the MotiveMystic community. When you know someone is cheering for you, you're less likely to give up. Before we wrap up, here's a quick actionable toolkit for self-motivation. 1. Set micro goals. Like Jack, break your ultimate goal into smaller, achievable milestones. 2. Celebrate small wins. Bask in the glory of these victories. It's not trivial. It's your dopamine dose. 3. Find your purpose. Let it be the lighthouse guiding you through storms. 4. Craft a routine. Make your goal pursuit an unbreakable part of your daily life. 5. Seek accountability. Share your journey. We're social creatures, and a shared journey is a powerful motivator. To all the dreamers, the doers, the thinkers, and believers tuning in today, remember this. Motivation is not something you find or lose. It's something you create, moment by moment, through small decisions and actions. Thank you for sharing your time with me today on MotiveMystic. If today's episode sparked a little fire inside you, do subscribe if you haven't already, and share this episode with someone who needs that spark. Together, let's make motivation a habit, not just a moment. Until next time, keep pushing, keep achieving, and never forget, you are capable of incredible things.